What's going on, folks? Left Beats here. Just a quick tutorial. Wanted to show you guys how I would go about making a grimy hip hop beat like a Griselda, Derringer, Alchemist, that whole wave, those dark hip hop beats. So I got a beat made here, all stock sounds and no samples or anything like that. So, if anybody with Logic should be able to make this without actually downloading any new additional sounds or third-party plugins or anything like that. All this comes stock with Logic Pro. So let's just get into it. Let me just let you guys hear the beat real quick. All right, I think that's pretty dope. So first, I got it on 75 BPM. You can use any tempo that feels right to you, but and there's a lot of the Griselda type beats that are around that 75, 80 BPM tempo. So I just kept it simple and went with 75. And next thing is, for my drums, I'm using Ultra Beat right here, and I'm actually using drums from this Hip Hop 90s kit. So if you open up Ultra Beat and go down to your drum kits, Hip Hop 90s kit right here. All right, so this first instrument I got here is my kick. Let me solo this, let you hear it. This is the kick number 1 from that, Hip Hop 90s kit in Ultra Beat. See, pretty simple, nothing too crazy. Next, I'm going to let you guys hear the snare. This is called off snare. It's the 4th instrument in that Hip Hop 90s kit. Real quick before I forget, you'll notice that these velocities aren't at the exact same velocity for each snare, and I left it like that on purpose just to give it a little bit of variation and for it to not sound so robotic. These snares on the grid, but it doesn't actually have to be. If you play it live and it's a little bit off the grid but it sounds good, I would advise to just leave it like that to give your beat a little bit more swing. But quantizing can work too. So that's the snare. Next is the hi-hat, closed hat. As you can see, this first one's not even on the grid. I don't even think I quantized this. I just left it as is, which is fine. All right, now let you guys hear all 3 kick, snare, and the hat all together, just to give you an idea of the drums. Real simple pattern. You don't need to get super crazy with the drums and doing all types of stutters and crazy stuff. That's not what these type of beats are about, in my opinion. So you can keep it simple. It's more about just capturing that vibe, that dirty, grimy hip-hop vibe. Next, I got the bass here. I use the muted bass. And if you want to, this is a stock bass. If you want to open up some muted bass, just bring in a new channel and I just choose empty channel strip, hit create, and then you'll have all of these different patches and instruments over here. Just go to bass, fourth one down, muted bass. And I really like the way the muted bass sounds on a lot of these hip hop beats. So this is what I played for the bass. Nothing too crazy there. Next, I have an instance of the, not sure how that's pronounced, but this first piano here. You would get there the same way, just open up a new empty channel. Instead of going to bass, just go down to piano. There you go. So this is what I did for this first instance of the piano right here. Actually, this is what I actually played right here. All right. Then I just brought in another instance of the piano here. Just kind of played a counter melody. Let you hear that. And that by itself would probably just sound ridiculous. But with both of them playing, you get the idea there. And lastly here I got cinema strings. Basically you'll just open a new channel. Actually, I'll just show you real quick. Open up a new channel, same deal. Orchestral strings, cinema strings. There you go. And here's what I play for the strings. I'm going to pull these up, pull the velocity on these ones up a little bit just so they can come out a little more. All right. And also on these strings, the only thing I added is a phaser, which you would just go down to modulation and phaser. I didn't even mess with the settings on the phaser. I just left it as is, and I thought it sounded good. So here's without the phaser. And here's with. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what you can do just throwing a phaser or a flanger or some sort of modulation on something. Could really help get the vibe you're looking for, so don't be afraid to mess around with stuff. All right, now for the strings and these two pianos, I routed those to a bus, this bus right here. And if you want to do that, all you have to do is select the ones you want to route. Right click where it would normally say ST out for stereo output, and then instead of going to output, just go to bus and route it to whatever open bus you want to, and then all of those will be grouped together, and you can control all of your melodies with just one mixer track here. And I actually did have a halftime on this, but that's a third-party plugin, and it does add a little something, but it's not needed. A beat I had made, I just kind of threw that on after, so I'll give you an idea what it sounds like with the halftime going. Now without. So you get the idea there. So this is what we end up with. Now this halftime plugin, actually, I don't think it's that. I think it was like $10-15 or something like that. So if you have it, I would recommend grabbing it. Definitely a good investment. Paid for itself for me 100 times over, because it's amazing the type of vibes and grooves you can get just slapping a halftime on your melodies, and it can really give you a real crazy vibe. So yeah, that's what I came up with. Nothing too crazy. Hope this helps some of you guys. Making these type of beats and just in general with your overall beat making. Man, let me know if there's something different you guys are looking for. If you want more of this type of stuff, if you want to see me hook up live or something like that, just let me know what y'all are looking for, and I'll be more than happy to accommodate. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys right now, man. If you could please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll try to keep these coming for you guys in the future. And other than that, man, you guys take care. Peace out, man. Have a blessed day.